Welcome back to Hustlin' Horsepower. This week we head over to Cincy Street Nights over at Edgewater Sports Park for the first time since the loss of the Dirty 30. And then we take the 33 over to Marion County in LaRue, Ohio for Battle of the 28s. So guys, this is the first trip with the spool bus and the new trailer back there. And the thing's no joke. It's big. It's a 34-foot stacker. It's got a 4-post lift back there. It's got an 8-foot loft back there. It's got cabinets. It's not fully loaded right now. I'd normally have it probably about another 1,500 pounds worth of spare parts back there. I left at home since it was going to be the first trip, and I wanted to keep it a little bit on the light side. But I'm going to go show you the speedometer right now and show you that this bus right now, the damn thing's cruising at 75 miles an hour up a small grade, pulling it like a champ. Now, don't get me wrong, it's drinking gas a little bit. We're probably about 150 miles into the trip so far, and she ain't hurting. Like, she's doing it. This 2006 C5500 school bus. It was a preschool bus that we shot down to North Carolina or South Carolina and picked it up, and the stacker trailer. The trailer wasn't cheap, but I needed something that was way more efficient for me, something I could do my maintenance and stuff like that up on the lift with my medical issues and stuff like that. It's quite important that I have I'm a little bit more organized and I don't have to move everything like I did in my old trailer. So this thing is friggin' kicking ass. Now, some of y'all are gonna think I'm fancy, right? But honestly, this combo right here is about the third of the price of a brand new truck. Don't get me wrong, the trailer is pretty damn nice. I got a good deal on it. It was used by a road race team, so always stored indoors. Like, the thing's pretty freaking nice. But I got a good deal on it, and I got a good deal on the bus. When I'm looking to purchase something, I'm usually ready to purchase, and I spend a lot of time doing my research, trying to stretch out my dollar, right? I'm just an average Joe here, so yeah. Man, I gotta say, the spool bus is kicking ass. I love this damn thing. I loved it before, but man, it's impressing me a little bit. Well, guys, parked in for the night and get myself a little bit of rest. And in the morning, I might just go over to a Waffle House. So, you ain't gonna run nowhere. Why are you so zoomed in?
I'm not. I mean, it is zoomed in, but that's because you keep putting your face in. Well, we got to be able to hear you, so use
guys,
your outdoor voice.
I don't have an outdoor voice. Well, you ain't gonna make no passes. You can't go fast without no boost. Maddie's got a Jalopy as well. That's got a headliner that's falling out, and luckily she had some spray adhesive in the back of it. So we're gonna spray silicone these couplers. Usually you use like you could use hair net, like aqua net or whatever, hairspray, and it really makes your couplers stick a whole lot better, so they can't slide off. So we're gonna lube this thing up, get it nice and sticky, and slime it back together, and maybe add some zip ties or something. Hope it don't fall apart.
Do we want to texture, like grind that up on the end a little bit so it has something to stick to? But how'd your first pass go?
It wasn't completely slow.
Until the charge pipe blew off.
Yeah. It was on a pass.
Yeah.
It was doing all right.
Yeehaw! We're gonna have a hot rod soon. We're gonna have a hot rod soon. Do-do-do-da-day. Do-do-do-da-day. We're gonna have a hot rod soon. Do-do-do-da-day. Ha-ha! Yeah, buddy.
Well, guys, this little jalopy right here made it to the finals. Not bad. First hit off the trailer was pretty damn good. It did everything I asked for it, and it was scooting. It really was. And then at 4.2, the charge pipe decided to exit right. Now, this is the mangled up charge pipe from the 30 wreck. So I'm gonna have to whip out the TIG welder and some aluminum and make a new one. But right now we got some hokey stuff going on here. I got my good old trusty breaker bar and some zip ties and some tape holding these in line. And then I'm not completely proud of this, but I got some electrical wire because my T-bolt clamp was a little bit on the small side. So I wrapped some electrical wire around there because metal is kind of hard to compress, right? So we have some copper wire wrapped around there. I tied it around there so it's nice and tight, and then put the hose clamp over it to tighten up that clamp a little bit, and it really digs into the silicone coupler. We also had Maddie had some headliner spray because she's got a nice little jalopy because you know, race car stuff. So sprayed it up. Usually we use like Aquanet or something like that on the silicone couplers. Now I don't recommend silicone couplers, but they work. They're good for usually about 15 pounds of boost, 20 pounds of boost. You could go a little bit more if you go and have good metal. Unfortunately, this aluminum got absolutely cooked, so its strength is compromised. So if you tighten it up too much, the aluminum starts to crunch, and that's what made the boot fly off and everything else. It's a little bit of a jalopy. We got some fabrication left to do, but hey, it held on there. I jumped on the scramble out the back after the last pass just to make sure it would hold for Marion County tonight. It held 20 pounds of boost, and 20 pounds of boost we could go fast. Now we'll be running Marion County tonight, probably about 10 12 pounds of boost. Hopefully this breaker bar brings it home. Now if they ain't a little bit of a jalopy hillbilly redneck engineering right there, I don't know what is. But hey, it held and got us to the finals last night, and let's see if we could take the money home. So guys, I was fortunate enough to runner up at Cincy Street Nights. First time back since losing the 30. Winning it would have been a whole lot cooler, but hey, it is what it is, right? So it's a new car still, and I got to experiment a little bit and find the trends of what the car likes and what it doesn't like. Now, I was fortunate enough to have two passes where one was a broke by and one was just a lucky draw by. So hey, it's racing. A little bit of luck goes a long way. So in those two passes I experimented, and most things didn't work out great, but I was able to give it some power out the back and make sure the car's going to take it out the back. So I lost the tire at the hit on both those passes because can't say I was trying to set the world on fire, but I was trying to get after it and make a faster 60-foot hit than anyone else on 28s at the track last night. And the two passes, we were right on par with everyone else, but the other two passes, I was trying to go at least a half of a tenth faster is what my target was to the 60-foot, and then that pays you back dividends on to the 330 in the 8th mile in the heads up no preparation that we're doing. So we got a little information to go off of. I spent some time watching some videos. I'm gonna go over some data logs when we get to Marion County tonight, and I'm gonna drop up the tire pressure by about 1.5 pounds because
In 2 miles, continue onto State Route 4 North.
that is not the reason why, but it bounced on the tire a little bit when I started giving it some real power, trying to get after that 60-foot mark. So it's just a learning curve. Tire pressure gets affected by like the weight of the car, not only the weight of the car, but the weight bias, how fast the suspension acts, your RPM lead, this, that, and everything else. Depends on how hard you hit the tire, along with the suspension setting, depending on if you're a leaf spring car, like what angle your Cal track bar is on, the length of your ladder bars if you're running a ladder bar car, the instant center point on a 4-link setup, the spread, this, that, and everything else. There's a million things, along with spring rate and shock settings and so on and so forth. So there's a lot that goes into it. So long story short, I didn't have enough tire pressure in the car, and it bounced on the tire, put it into a spin on both those experimental hits. We're going to correct that for Marion County, and we're going to see if we can put this car back into the finals, and maybe this time around we can switch things around and put it in the winner's circle. So we're going to give it our best shot. Hell, you never know, we might go out first round, but if we do, we're going to test it tune, and we're going to learn some stuff about this car, and we're going to make a hell of a pass by the end of the night, I promise you that much. Hopefully it's in the finals. If not, it'll be in test and tune, learning some characteristics of this new car. So it's going to be a hell of a ride. Marion County, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah. Ready? Good luck, Nick.
guys, I made it a promise to myself. If I was going to do these YouTube videos, they were going to be real. So, we did all right this weekend. We had a good weekend of racing, and I had to make it back to New York. I had a doctor's appointment at 8:30 in the morning. We spent some time Sunday, and I picked up my nephew a little bit of a gift. Since we did runner-up, and we had a little bit of a pot split, and I didn't get him much of a Christmas or much of a birthday present last year because, yeah, I didn't have too much. I didn't have pennies to rub together, so I just got him a little gift last year and tried to make up for it a little bit this year. But I made it back to New York 8 o'clock this morning. Parked the bus and the trailer down the street from my doctor's appointment, and I started these infusion, transfusion, direct injection medicine type thing. So we're going to try to avoid the surgery. My surgeon said, hey, let's give it a try. It's kind of a last-ditch effort. It might work, it might not work, but it's worth the experiment. So I don't know what the hell's going on as far as I'm not the expert in that field, so I feel pretty confident in the surgeon that I have been seeing, so we're going to try it. And if I can avoid not getting my colon and my small intestine and my appendix removed, that'd be pretty dang cool. You can't let it ruin your spirits to a certain. You can't let it ruin your spirits, right? But if I could keep my innards and not be on an ileostomy bag for the rest of my life, that'd be pretty dang cool. So if it does happen, the worst case scenario really is these direct injections don't work, and then I have to go through and I have to have the surgery in a few months. Now I'm on a little bit of a regimen type deal, so today was my first one, then I have another one in 2 weeks, and then like one after that, and then like 4 weeks after that, and they got this whole formula worked out. I don't know, I just look at my appointments and show up. So I'm not exactly sure what I have planned for this week. I might be headed to the Midwest to go help out on a pretty cool project. We might try to go racing since I feel like we have a hot rod. It's making some pretty good strides. But as always, guys, I appreciate all that follow along, the people that come out to the track and support us, the people that purchase t-shirts, the people that reach out to us for any of the companies that we're dealers for. Guys, as of right now, you're keeping the ball rolling. And hey, it didn't help to run her up twice and work the pod a little bit. So unfortunately, we didn't win, but I dropped the ball twice. So I gotta pick up my slack a little bit. I might be a little bit rusty. We had a couple little parts failures, nothing major, but we'll get it together, and we're gonna try to do it again really soon. We'll see what this new 33 has in store for itself. Hey guys, just want to add in a little shout out to the guys at Ohio Grudge Racing, primarily for letting us use their GoPros. We didn't have, we're down to one GoPro, and we wanted to get a little extra footage for you guys. So huge shout out to Josh Robinson and Josh Duncan. We greatly appreciate it, guys. Also to everyone over at Edgewater Sports Park, Tin Soldiers Race Cars, the owners, the staff. Man, that was a pretty good time out there. We're glad we were able to come back, and we're glad to get that hurdle off of our back. Now, back over at Marion County Raceway, Jim, thank you. 1320 True Street. We appreciate you. And then we got Martin, Katie, Kevin over at Marion County Raceway, and the young guys were working the starting line and the crew and everything like that. Guys, we really appreciate it. Thanks for keeping the tracks open. Thanks for putting on those races. We really appreciate it, and we're going to keep on coming back and try to support you guys. And hey, we're going to try to come back and win them this time.